In this video, check out this Hellboy statue from Dark Horse Direct.
Fine tip, Creative Studio.
So what we got here is a statue based on Hellboy comic Krampusnacht. Based on the Hellboy Krampusnacht comic written by Mike Mignola.
And the artist Adam Hughes. Derived from Scandinavian folklore.
Right, extra creepy. It's like Santa's sidekick. If you're on the naughty list, Krampus basically comes and kills the children. You can see all the bones in here, the little skulls in the cabinet.
Sneak peek.
Comic is extra creepy. If you're watching this, you probably have it or you've read it.
And if you haven't and you think this is appealing and cool, definitely read the comic book.
The statue looks great. From Dark Horse Direct. Approximately 12 inches tall. It's got Krampus crouched atop a cabinet of skulls, about 5.5 inches wide, made out of poly resin.
Limited edition to 500.
Checking out the box art. Front looks good. You got a nice dark background with an image of the statue there. Hellboy logo at the top. The statue looks awesome. The cabinet with the skulls.
Oh yeah.
Sides have nothing.
And then on the back, really cool, you get to see up close some of those cooler tones that you see in the skeleton heads, the Krampus up close with the detail, and how the statue looked with a cool warm light underneath.
You got the Dark Horse Direct logo at the bottom. Let's check it out. Comes with a certificate of authenticity. Looks like we've got number 122 out of 500.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Oh yeah, look at that. So you got the main statue. Looks like we got the head here. The portrait looks so nice. I'm really impressed with this piece. The fur, we'll talk more about it once we get it assembled. We got one other piece.
Very simple, just another piece of fabric.
It's part of his like scarf, right? So the other piece is what comes down along his waist, falls off the back. I like how it's all magnetized, pops right in. All right, the piece is built. It's awesome.
Very cool.
First impressions on this piece. The craftsmanship in the cabinet looks great. You got skulls throughout. I love the way you have different sizes. Krampus was definitely checking off the names on the naughty list.
The figure looks awesome, great likeness, and looks straight out of the panel in the comic book.
I think we'll start the review with the base. As you can see, you got this 5.5 inch wide circle. Nice details sculpted into the wooden floorboards. You got all these skulls piled up along the bottom in different sizes. The paint on those and the sculpt looks great. Then as you move up into the cabinet, it looks fantastic.
Once again, great detail in the wood grain of this thing. Has great accents in the corners and the details all around it.
Yeah, the craftsmanship in the cabinet looks great. Really feels like old world cabinetry. A ton of attention to detail. The paint on it looks great as well. It's like a dingy tannish gray color. The panels all really read like wood.
And on the front, there's more shelves lined with skulls. Very cool. I like the details of adding different sizes and different orientations. And overall, the placement of it seems very like cluttered and chaotic, like he's just storing them.
Yeah, the placement on the skulls, you know, it's easy to just kind of put rows of skulls, but in this piece, it looks so dynamic the way some are tilted and falling over. On the bottom of the piece, as you can see, Hellboy Krampus statue from the Mantic series, limited edition, handwritten 122 of 500.
Ooh.
And then moving up to the top, last but definitely not least,
you got the Krampus figure hunched over the top of the cabinet. It looks really cool. This is directly out of the comics from the panel where he's like just transformed. Figure looks great, very dynamic posing as you guys can see. Between the way he's hunched over, he has his shackles, he has like one hand out with his claws. Everything about it is really cool.
Yeah, the right hand is kind of gripping the cabinet. You can see the claws sticking out. You can see wrinkles in his knuckles. The hooves look very cool. I love all the fur sculpted into the figure. He's got this scarf of sorts that goes around his neck and then kind of flies back behind his waist. I like how you got some movement in there, almost as if he just leaped up onto the cabinet. Along the back, you can see his long tail, and then check out that monstrous portrait.
Great details all around the face, especially with the teeth and the tongue. With such a heavy emphasis on the blues, the reds, and the purples of the tongue really pop out and give it that crazy look.
Really cool and creepy the way they merged the goat and the human form on this piece. The snout comes out with these giant teeth, painted all dark and dingy. I love the details in the eyes. And then you got the creepy tongue. At scale, it's probably like a 2-foot long tongue. Looks great. You've got fur throughout along his kind of beard area, on the back of his ears.
Moving up to the horns, they have really nice details in the ridges and the curves of the horn. Gives that like crazy, like demonic goat feel. Overall, awesome piece. Has great color, has great sculpting, and great likeness to the panel.
Yeah, excellent piece from Dark Horse Direct. Hellboy Krampus statue looks fantastic. I love all the skulls. The cabinet looks great. The figure's outstanding. Super creepy. Very happy with this from Dark Horse Direct.
And personally, the appeal of Hellboy has always been, for me at least, these crazy creatures, like the story behind them.
No, you're right. The monsters in Hellboy have always been some of our favorites.
Oh yeah.
We definitely need a Hellboy to go along with this. Currently on pre-order. The Hellboy 30th Anniversary Deluxe Vinyl Figure retails $150. The piece looks awesome.
Let us know what you guys think about this Krampusnacht statue in the comment section below.
Like we said, from Dark Horse Direct, retails for $179.99.
As always, if you want to add this to your collection, check the link to our description.
If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you guys for watching.
We'll see you next time.
Fine Tip Creative Studio.